Have you ever wondered if your mind has the power to shape the universe around you? It might sound like science fiction, but what if I told you that secretly, what you think and feel defines your reality? Yes, your emotions, your beliefs, and even your doubts are shaping what you experience day after day. And the most surprising part? Modern science, especially quantum physics, is beginning to prove what ancient sages and spiritual masters have always known, that your consciousness is the key to unlocking the mysteries of the universe. If you want to understand how your energy can transform your life and learn how to harness this power practically, stay with me until the end, because we're going to dive deep into the quantum secrets that connect your mind to the cosmos and discover together how to unlock this unlimited potential that's already within you. Quantum physics offers us an intriguing view of the universe, challenging old Newtonian ideas that saw it as something fixed and predictable. Have you ever thought that the simple presence of an observer can actually influence how reality unfolds? We're not just talking about a theory here. This resonates with ancient spiritual teachings. These teachings suggest that the universe is like a blank canvas, waiting to be filled by the consciousness of the observer. In other words, the external world is shaped by the internal vibration, something that seems almost magical, yet is increasingly backed by quantum science. If what you feel, think, and believe directly impacts the quantum field around you, what does that say about your power of manifestation? This idea that consciousness shapes reality might seem challenging at first. However, throughout history, spiritual masters have spoken about the mind's influence on the universe. What quantum physics has brought is scientific proof of this phenomenon. Dr. Joe Dispenza, for example, explains that our mind creates our reality through what we choose to focus on. So what we're manifesting right now may be a direct consequence of where we've been placing our attention. What if everything around you, from your work to your relationships, was a direct reflection of your energetic vibration? It sounds complex, but by understanding this principle, you can begin to change how you experience the world. It's fascinating to think that even the simple act of observing something can cause a change in its form. Remember the double-slit experiment? This famous quantum physics experiment showed that particles can behave differently simply because they are being observed. If this happens in the subatomic world, imagine the impact your consciousness can have on your everyday life. Science is starting to reveal the universe's mysteries in a way that was once only the domain of esotericism. And isn't that the greatest sign that we're just scratching the surface of the true power of the human mind? So, if the reality around you is constantly being influenced by your energetic vibration, how can we explore this connection more consciously? Perhaps the answer lies in deepening our self-awareness and raising our vibrational frequency. This brings us to an interesting point. If we are co-creators of the universe, how does this reflect in something even more intriguing, like the infinite possibilities of the multiverse? Imagine a universe where there isn't just one reality, but infinite versions of what you call now. This is the central idea behind the concept of the multiverse, something that quantum theory suggests as a real possibility. Every choice, every thought you have, might be opening doors to different parallel realities where things unfold in diverse ways. It's as if the quantum field is a vast ocean of possibilities, and your perception is the boat navigating these waters, choosing which reality to anchor in. If this idea seems crazy, remember that many scientists, like physicist Hugh Everett, were pioneers in suggesting that different timelines might coexist. So, are we already, in some way, influencing which reality we choose to experience? Think about all the possibilities this theory brings. If there are multiple versions of you in different realities, what happens if you learn to consciously navigate between these timelines? Imagine being able to alter the course of your life simply by adjusting your vibration, your consciousness, to a timeline where circumstances are more favorable. This idea not only challenges our concept of destiny, but also places enormous responsibility on free will. It's as if every choice is a fork in the road, leading you to a different outcome. How many times have you wondered, what if I had made that different choice? Well, perhaps the answer is that, in another universe, you did. Interestingly, according to some spiritual traditions, this concept of multiple realities isn't new. Esoteric masters have long taught that time is not linear, and that the true nature of reality is far more fluid than we imagine. The quantum field, therefore, would be the bridge between these different timelines, and our consciousness would be the factor deciding which one we're in. This, in a way, explains why the law of attraction is so powerful. By focusing your attention on a particular outcome, you're not just wishing for something to happen. You're tuning your vibration to a specific timeline where that already exists. It's almost like changing the channel on a TV. The reality is already there. You just have to adjust your frequency to access it. So, if perception can truly alter the reality you experience, what does that mean for your daily choices? Perhaps it's time to stop and reflect on what thoughts, emotions, and attitudes you're feeding. Are you heading towards the timeline of your dreams? Or are you being swept away by a tide of automatic thoughts? This leads us to an even deeper question. If we are capable of navigating different realities, how does free will interact with the vast potential field of the universe? The quantum field is described as this vast ocean of infinite possibilities, where everything that can exist already exists in potential. But what activates these possibilities? Free will. It is through our conscious choices that we navigate this sea of potentials, transforming what is invisible into tangible reality. Sounds magical, doesn't it? But in fact, it's a natural process. Every thought, every decision you make creates a wave of energy that propagates through the quantum field, influencing the reality around you. When you realize this, you understand that you're not just a passive piece in the grand game of the universe, but rather an active co-creator of your own life. The power of free will goes beyond simply choosing between options. It determines which version of reality you will experience. Imagine you're at a crossroads, and each choice you make, whether small or large, shifts you toward a specific timeline. What if, for example, you choose to feed positive thoughts instead of sinking into worries? It's not just a matter of mindset. It's an energetic choice that realigns your vibration with a new reality. Free will, then, is not just about deciding, but also about vibrating at a specific frequency. The quantum field, in turn, responds to that vibration, bringing forth possibilities that resonate with it. However, with this great power comes great responsibility. We often underestimate the importance of our everyday choices, treating them as insignificant. But in truth, it's these small decisions that shape our trajectory within the quantum field. Have you noticed how something as simple as changing your morning routine can completely alter the course of your day? The quantum field responds to your intention, and that intention is manifested through free will. As the saying goes, for every action, there is a reaction. And when that action is taken with full awareness, the results can be surprising. If free will is the key to accessing the unlimited potential of the quantum field, then the question arises, are we truly using this power in the best way? What if, instead of acting on autopilot, we made decisions with full awareness that each choice is an act of creation? By expanding our self-awareness and raising our vibrational frequency, we can make decisions more aligned with our essence and thus navigate more consciously through this vast ocean of possibilities. This leads us to reflect on the impact our thoughts have on our health and well-being, something that Dr. Joe Dispenza discusses in great depth. The connection between mind and body is much deeper than traditional science once dared to admit. Dr. Joe Dispenza, one of the leading proponents of this relationship, suggests that our thoughts have the power to directly influence our physical health. Think about this for a moment. If everything in the universe is composed of vibration and energy, our thoughts are no exception. They emit frequencies that resonate with the quantum field, affecting how our cells, organs, and systems function. When you allow yourself to live in a constant state of stress, your energetic vibration decreases, and this can manifest as physical symptoms such as anxiety, insomnia, or even chronic diseases. Dispenza suggests that by changing the way we think, we can literally rewrite the health of our bodies. Now, this may seem extraordinary, but think about the times you felt physically unwell after a stressful week. It's no coincidence that your body reacts to your emotional states. Similarly, when we cultivate thoughts of joy, gratitude, and love, our bodies respond positively, boosting our immunity and promoting vibrant health. Neuroscience shows that the brain doesn't distinguish between dal y jadesh. Therefore, visualizing an ideal state of health with clarity and emotion is already a step toward healing. Dispenza teaches that by connecting with the higher dimensions of the quantum field, we can alter our internal state, creating a frequency that attracts healing and well-being. But how do you apply this in practice? To start, it's essential to observe what thoughts you are allowing to dominate your mind. If your mind is constantly focused on fears and worries, you are perpetuating a state of imbalance. Instead, try to set aside a few minutes each day to meditate or practice creative visualization. Imagine your body in a perfect state of health and feel the emotions as if you were already completely healed. This is not just a wellness technique, it's applied science. With each thought, you emit a vibration that interacts with the quantum field, and this interaction can be a catalyst for healing. So, what is the key to reprogramming your health through your thoughts? Awareness. The moment you become aware of the power of your thoughts and begin to consciously choose your emotions, you take an important step toward healing. After all, if the external reality is merely a reflection of your internal state, by changing what you vibrate, you also change what the universe reflects back to you. This raises a crucial question. If you have the power to alter your health through your thoughts, how does this reflect in what the universe mirrors back to you? As you embark on this journey of self-awareness, consider how each thought can act as a building block for your well-being. Every time you consciously choose positive thoughts over negative ones, you are essentially constructing a new foundation for your health. This proactive approach can lead to profound changes, not just in how you feel physically, but also in your overall quality of life. By nurturing a mindset centered on positivity and healing, you invite a wave of transformative energy that can ripple through every aspect of your existence, creating a healthier, more vibrant reality. Embrace this opportunity to shape your health consciously, and watch as the universe responds in kind, reflecting the energy you choose to embody. Imagine for a moment that the universe is like a giant mirror, reflecting back to you exactly what you project. This isn't just a pretty metaphor, but a practical reality that many overlook. A person's internal state, their thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, shapes the circumstances they experience in the outer world. If you are vibrating in tune with fear, scarcity, and doubt, the universe will inevitably reflect more of those energies into your life. Have you ever noticed that when you're having a particularly bad day, everything seems to fall apart around you? The energy you emit directly affects how the universe responds to you. This relationship isn't based on magic or superstition, but on universal laws. When you project positive thoughts, embrace gratitude and trust, the universe responds by reflecting those vibrations back to you in the form of opportunities, abundance, and meaningful connections. It's almost as if the universe is waiting for you to shift your perspective in order to adjust the reality around you. What you see is what you believe, they say. When you change what's inside, everything around you starts to change as well. Opportunities appear where there were only blocks before. Synchronicity emerges as a sign that you're aligned with the cosmic flow. But how do you do this practically? To begin with, it's important to reflect on the state of your life at this exact moment. What is it reflecting back to you? If you see constant challenges, perhaps it's time to look within and see what you are projecting. Positivity isn't something that appears overnight. It's a daily exercise. You can start by practicing small acts of gratitude, reprogramming your thoughts to focus on what you want to see reflected. If the universe is a mirror, it can only give back what you project. Try shifting your focus from scarcity to abundance, and watch the reflection adjust. The concept of the universe as a mirror leads to a deeper reflection. What exactly are you projecting right now? And more importantly, how can you begin to adjust that projection to reflect the reality you want to live in? It's not about denying challenges, but about embracing the responsibility that, for the most part, what we experience is a reflection of what's within us. If you desire abundance, love, or peace, start by vibrating those frequencies. Because, in the end, the universe is a faithful mirror. It will always return what you are vibrating. As you navigate this journey of self-discovery, consider how your intentions and actions shape your reality. Every decision you make, no matter how small, sends ripples through the quantum field, influencing not just your own life, but the lives of those around you. By consciously aligning your actions with your desired outcomes, you create a powerful feedback loop that reinforces positive change. Remember, the universe is not just a passive observer, it's an active participant in your life story. Embrace the idea that you have the ability to rewrite your narrative, ensuring that each chapter reflects the beauty and abundance you wish to experience. So, what are you going to do with this knowledge? Now that you understand how your mind and energy shape the universe around you, are you ready to start transforming your reality? Think about it. Every thought, every emotion is a seed planted in the quantum field, ready to manifest. So why not plant the right seeds? If you want a life of abundance, love, and peace, start by adjusting your vibration. How about starting today with a small step? Maybe it's meditating, practicing gratitude, or simply observing the thoughts you feed daily. The important thing is to begin. Now, I invite you to apply these concepts to your daily life. And remember, the universe always responds to your energy. Are you ready to change your vibration and see the magic happen? If this content helped you, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to continue this journey of self-knowledge and expansion. Leave a like and watch the next video that will appear here on the screen. I thank you for being with me until the end, and I hope to see you in the next video. See you then.